This is a very short video on another behind the scenes video, but this time it's me on screen. And look, the blotches have gone off my face, so the cream's worked, so that's great news. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. I've been having well, not a lot, but I've had a few questions, particularly in relation to the Lady Marjorie books, about sometimes the difference between Marjorie, Marge and Fred. Now, as you know, that Edna always calls Marjorie Marge, which is irritating, and Frederick Fred, which some people find irritating, but it's quite fun writing it in that way. But what some people get confused about is how that's referred to in the chapters. So it's called, basically when you're writing, it's called a point of view chapter. So if I'm writing in Marjorie's point of view, it will always be Marjorie and Frederick, both inside and outside of dialogue. If I'm writing in Edna's point of view, because she calls Marjorie Marge and Frederick Fred, it will always be Marge and Fred, even outside of dialogue, because that chapter, you're inside Edna's head. You're not inside Marjorie's head or anybody else's. You're inside Edna's head, both inside and outside of dialogue. So that's why that happens. If it's a Horace point of view chapter, out of respect, he always calls Marjorie Marjorie, but he calls Fred Fred. So if we're in Horace's point of view, then you're inside Horace's head. So inside and outside of dialogue, it will be Marjorie or Fred. And in Frederick's point of view chapters, it's the same as Marjorie's. He calls Marjorie and Frederick, and Edna and Horace are always Edna and Horace, they don't change. So it's all about a point of view chapter, and it's called a third person limited point of view. So basically you're only in one person's head. And I hope that explains it. Okay, otherwise it's as clear as mud. If you can hear some noise in the background, there's builders over the back putting a roof on an extension of one of the neighbours. So I apologise for any banging and clanging that you might hear through this video. In other news, I've just finished editing my editor's edits, if that makes sense, of the Murder in a Care Home. So it's almost ready to go out to the ARC team. Thank you to the beta readers. I'll be going through your comments. I've already sorted some of them, those who got in early, but I've still got a few to put in, add to my spreadsheet, and then I'll be just finalising going through those in case my editor's missed anything that you've picked up. And then I'll format it so that it's in, I can put it on my Kindle, and then I will be reading it over the next week. And making sure that I don't pick up any typos or errors, and that I've introduced you in the editing process, and then I'll be sending it out to the ARC team, who no doubt will pick up a few more. But that's this behind the scenes videos. There will be a few more before launch, and I'll let you know when the next one is. I hope you've enjoyed this one.